What's up everyone, Chris with Nutrition Solutions on location at one of the best gyms in the country, in my opinion, downtown powerhouse gym in Tampa, Florida. Today we're going to train shoulders. Currently I am a little more than 9 weeks out of a men's physique competition, so today's training is going to be one of my shredding routines. Shoulders is actually my favorite body part to train, so today we're going to go high intensity, low weight, minimal rest in between sets, a lot of supersets, drop sets, giant sets, a lot of fun stuff. Gonna get the heart rate up and get it in it. So let's go have some fun. All right guys, so I'm all warmed up. I started today's training session by hitting abs. I did 3 exercises, 3 to 4 sets of each. Get the heart rate up and blood pumping. First set in today's workout, which of course we're hitting shoulders, we're gonna do side lateral raises with dumbbells. I picked a weight here that's pretty light. Go about 20, 25 repetitions and then move right into incline front raises. It's going to be a superset, so no rest in between. And keep in mind, as you watch this workout, I utilize these movements interchangeably. No 2 workouts are ever going to be the same, so keep that in mind. You know, if you try this, switch it up. You know, next time you could do the last superset in order of what we're doing here, and so on and so forth. I'll elaborate a little more as we go throughout this. So here we go.
Notice Chris is going all the way up. Contraction of this movement. Not half stepping it. Full contraction. Breathe. Contracting and stretching that bead. Look at
So now we get some blood flowing, both the side delts and front delts. No rest in between. We're gonna do 3 sets of this particular superset. Rest about a minute in between, and you know, keep the repetition range between 15 and 20. You know, in this particular workout, being that we are trying to cut up, we're not gonna do any less than 15 to 20 reps. It's my first set, a little fatigued. I think I only got that 12, so I'm gonna drop the weight for this next set. And, you know, keep in mind, it's not about how much weight, you know, you can push. I'm using very light weight here, which I'm sure all of you can do as well. It's about, you know, maintaining the momentum throughout the movement, keeping that heart rate up, minimal rest, and really getting as much blood flowing through the muscles that you're training as possible. So moving on to the next set. So that was our third and final set of this particular series of exercises. On that last one, got a negative on the way down, the way to kind of push past failure, so to speak. You'll notice on the last set of each series of exercise that we're doing, we're going to do a drop set, negatives, different stuff to shake things up and really, get that blood flowing. So moving on to the next thing, and let's do it. All right, everyone, second up today in the shoulder workout, we're going to do seated shoulder presses and superset it with straight bar upright rows. Several different ways to do a shoulder press. Again, I change up my workouts every single time. Today I opted with the seated press, but as I said, hit the machine press, standing barbell press. You want to change it up often. Always keep your body guessing. When your body gets used to something, it's typically when you hit a plateau. So as I said, today we'll do this. We're going to go pretty low weight. I've opted to go with 30-pound dumbbells. Going to focus really on strict, smooth, crisp movements, higher intensity, and as I said, no rest. Go right into superset with the upright rows. It's going to look something like this.
Real controlled traction, stretching it, traction, stretch, really controlled.
Upright rows, great for traps, developing the upper back. As you saw, or you may or may not have noticed, I chose to do a wider grip. There are a few different ways you can do this. Really want to focus on hitting the traps. Closer grip would be a little more beneficial, but by going a little wider and not bringing it up as high, you're able to isolate not only the traps, but rear delts as well. So we're going to go through this 3 times and move on to the next set. All right, so for our third and final set in this series, we're gonna pick up the tempo and intensity. I'm gonna go a little faster. My repetition count, I'm still gonna use, smooth, precise movements, but I'm gonna go, the tempo is gonna be a little faster than the previous sets, as you're gonna see, because what we're gonna do is do a drop set, then go into the superset of the upright rows, where I'm gonna do another drop set. We'll start off with the 50, drop it down to 40, and go to failure on that, and then I'm going to get 5 negatives, where Lee will basically help me lift it up in the positive movement of the exercise, and then I'm going to let it down for a 10 count. So let's get it over with.
Now, it's really feeling the burn of this exercise, this drop step. That's what we want. That's what we want to feel.
All right. All right, so we finished up that one strong. Oh, man, those negatives will really get you. To recap, we did 3 sets of shoulder press, seated dumbbells, superset it with upright rows. On our last set, we did a drop set with the shoulder press, went right into the upright rows where we did a drop set and finished off with 3 negatives, 3 to 5. I was gassed, that's what I got. But you know, try to 3 to 5, we'll get it done. So we're moving on to the 3rd series. Let's go. All right, guys. Next in today's training series, we're gonna hit rear delts. This exercise, basically, we're gonna do it on the cables. It's just a different way of doing bent over rear delt raises. So we're gonna keep our reps high between 15 and 20 and get into a superset of front raises with the rope at the low extension of the pulley here. So we'll adjust after I do this set. And one thing to remember, this is with any muscle group you're training, you know, on any given set, any given rep, you need to always be mindful of what you're targeting. Of course, you know, in the first set of this particular superset, we're targeting rear delts. So we want to be mindful and conscious of that. Make sure that our rear delts are what's doing the work and carrying the majority of the workload, because there are other muscles that you can get involved, your back, your arms. So, you know, we're going to sustain a grip on the pulleys just tight enough to maintain that grip, but make sure our rear delts are doing all the work, and it looks something like this.
Constant tension on the front end of his hip.
Last one's a killer. So obviously we did some front delts earlier when we did the seated incline front raises with the easy bar. It's another way of isolating that front head, especially after you get those rear ones in. So a lot of blood flowing through the muscles right now. It's a good pump. We're gonna rest about a minute, get another one, rest a minute, and get another one. So take a minute, catch our breath, and do it all over again. All right, guys, our third and final set of this particular series. Like our previous sets, we're going to pick up the tempo. We're going to incorporate a little drop set in here. So we're going to get about 20 reps. The first go around, drop the weight a little bit and get 15 more and move right into the front raises with the rope on the cable. So this is our third and final set of this exercise. At this point, heart rate should be up and lactic acid flowing through the muscles freely. And we're going to finish up strong and then move on to our final set.
Trying to be as straight, keeping his torso as straight as possible, not twisting his body, making sure he gets his real depth equal.
All right, so we're done with those. Recap, did 3 sets on our last set. We of course did a drop set of the rear delt exercise, moved into the front raises, banged out about 15 of those, and then did a hold at the end just to push past failure. Held it there about 10 seconds and then slowly let it down. So that was a good way to end that series, and we'll move it on to our last set of the day. So let's get it over with. All right, guys, last but certainly not least, we're gonna hit some lateral raises on the machine. We're gonna do 2 sets of this, but we're actually gonna do a triple drop set, which is actually a total of 4 sets. So we're gonna run through it, so it'll be a total of 8 sets between the 2 sets. We're gonna run through it, do about 10 to 12 reps, drop the weight, and go to failure. So it's gonna be intense, but you know, we're gonna get through it, and like I said, this is the last thing of the day, so we'll finish up strong. Come on. Good times. So hopefully that didn't take everything out of you because we got one more.
Go, Chris.
Come on.
Let's do it.
Yep. One more. Negatives. Up. 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 Got it. All right, guys. So we finished up strong with and some oxygen flowing here so I can gather my thoughts. We did the triple drop set. Actually, then turned into a quad set with pause reps and then negatives. You saw on the pause reps, I held it full extension, getting a good contraction on my side delts here. Held it there 5-6 seconds, dropped it, had my workout partner help me get it back up, and basically repeated that 5 or 6 reps. Then we went into negatives, and that's where you really feel the pain. But it's a good workout today. I'm pumped. Hopefully you get pumped as well. So we'll see you. All right, guys, you thought we were done. We're not. We got one more thing. We're just gonna do one set of this. It's gonna be pretty intense. We're gonna do a triple drop set of side raises with dumbbells. This is gonna be, you know, to complete failure and exhaustion. It's the end of our workout, so we're gonna hit it. So it's gonna look just like this. wrap. We're done for today. Ooh. Last one was intense. Glad we got to get that one in. So. All right, so that's a wrap. We just finished up training shoulders. I went on to do 45 minutes of cardio, depending on where you're at and what you're looking to do. Obviously, you want to get your cardio in after your training is complete. Also, getting my shake in. It's very important. This is something I try to mention in all my videos. Important to get in a shake immediately post-workout as a recovery aid. You know, it's not a meal replacement. You know, obviously we trained pretty hard today, so you know, we want to make sure that we're you know, refueling our muscles immediately post-workout, and 30 to 45 minutes after the fact, we're going to get in our next meal. So you know, as I mentioned, I'm a little more than 9 weeks out from a competition, so today's training was pretty intense. You know, minimal rest in between, you know, the different exercises that we did, a lot of supersets, just, you know, shuttling as much blood into our muscles as possible. Keep in mind, you know, the movements that we did today can be utilized interchangeably. I like to change up my workouts each and every time I train, to constantly keep my body guessing and my progress moving forward. So, you know, this by no means is a set in stone workout. You know, what you need to be concerned with is the tempo, intensity, repetition count, and, you know, of course, the frequency, as it were. So I hope you enjoyed it. You know, we had a good time today. Feel pretty good. You know, got this competition coming up, and you know, hopefully all this hard work pays off. So if you guys have any questions about today's training or any of the other videos you know, that we have for you on the website, feel free to fill out a contact form. You can email us, reach out to us via social media. No shortage of ways to get a hold of us. So we'll look forward to doing more training videos, and stay tuned, so we got a lot more good stuff to come. Thanks for watching.